I love a good sidecar, and today I'm making a cocktail that might be considered its older brother, so stick around. Hello folks, Rob Dreemeyer here. Welcome to Broadway Barfly. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to click the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell and join me here every time I post a new video. Today I'm trying a Brandy Crusta, which is considered a precursor to the sidecar. I've had this cocktail on my to-do list for a while, and I've decided now's the time to do it because I have a new bottle of brandy. The author and cocktail historian David Wondrich writes about the Brandy Crusta in his book Imbibe, and he tells us it was created in the 1850s in New Orleans by an Italian man named Joseph Santini. He goes on to say that it was mostly a regional cocktail that was introduced to a much wider audience when Jerry Thomas published it in his book The Bartender's Guide, How to Mix Drinks, or The Bon Vivant's Companion. I've talked about Jerry Thomas before here on the channel, but the short version of his story is he's considered to be the first celebrity bartender, and his book The Bartender's Guide is recognized as America's first cocktail book. The original version of the Brandy Crusta is very similar to a sidecar. It's made with brandy, curaçao, lemon juice, gum syrup, bitters, and it's served in a glass with a sugar-crusted rim. And I'm guessing that's how it got its name. Thomas also published variations of the Crusta cocktail using gin and whiskey. So if this goes well, maybe we'll try those in future videos. Wondrich tells us that over the years the curaçao was replaced by maraschino liqueur, but in most every modern interpretation I've found, they call for both maraschino liqueur and curaçao, or sometimes triple sec. The version I'm making comes from liqueur.com, where they credit it to a bartender named David Wondrich, who also comes from New Orleans. As I said at the top, I love a good sidecar. I put it on the tasting flight of one of the live tasting presentations I do, and it's also a featured cocktail in the Broadway Barfly Cabaret show. So I am primed to like this cocktail. I mean, how bad can it be? Let's shake one up and give it a try. There we have our Brandy Crusta. Let's give it a try. You know, my hesitation isn't that I don't like it. It's that, I mean, I like it very much. It's that it doesn't taste like what I thought it would taste like. I really expected it to be much sweeter than it is. I thought with the addition of the Luxardo and the simple syrup, and of course the sugar on the rim, that it would be much sweeter, but the little bit of bitters and the lemon juice really balance it out. And the brandy comes through much more prominently than it usually does in the sidecar. Sometimes in a sidecar the brandy or cognac can get buried, but here it comes through very nicely. For YouTube's sake, I want to be very clear this is not a paid promotion, but I do want to thank the folks at Grand Duke d'Alba for that beautiful bottle of brandy. This may be the first Brandy Crusta I've made, but it's not going to be the last. So if you like a sidecar and you want to try something new, try a Brandy Crusta. Until the next time, cheers. If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends? Feel free to leave your comments and click that subscribe button because there's a lot more Broadway Barfly to come.